Mirror, mirror on the wall, which is the most iconic apple of them all? The apple from Twilight, with arms pale as snow? The apple in the Bible, from centuries ago? Perhaps it's the apples we use to watch my videos. By the way, please like and leave an apple emoji below. Or the Snow White apple, tucked into robes, black as a crow. Well, that's good. Alright, what else rhymes with snow? A go video below and crow. Toe, fo, mo. No. Seeing the rollout for Disney's live-action remake of Snow Mites? Seeing the rollout for Disney's live-action Snow White, it's been interesting. Barely any interviews, rumors that Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot don't like each other, controversy around how to handle the dwarves and the actors' personal politics. What does a movie studio do when it doesn't believe in the movie it's about to release? Well, Warner Brothers throws it into the movie graveyard, Batgirl and the others. Disney just barely does any promotion for it. Kinda sad. And honestly, having now seen this film, it is not that bad. It's actually quite charming. Like Prince Charming. Get it? Like, Disney should have just stood on business. Y'all should have had Rachel Zegler playing with puppies on BuzzFeed weeks ago. And you should have sent Gal Gadot to get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, which I guess you actually did do. Okay. Not the move I would have made, but you know. Okay. Let's get into the negatives first, because this is the internet. I know you didn't come here for positivity. Gal Gadot was absolutely terrible. She had the acting range of a peanut. The same way y'all was trying to find an actress to play the evil queen, she was trying to find these vocals. So we couldn't find a dark-haired actress who can sing to do this role. What was Anne Hathaway doing? Okay, you're right. She was probably living her best life. The Kingdom of Genovia is not interested in expanding its borders. I get it. Idina Menzel? Adele Dazeem? So what if your kids think the evil queen sounds like Queen Elsa from Frozen? What do parents give their kids when they want them to be quiet? The iPad, exactly. Pick up that iPad, hand it to little Timmy, and load up that sweet, sweet Paw Patrol and press play. Got it? Timmy? Capiche? Capiche? Ooh. You know who would have been a good one? Catherine Zeta-Jones. Put the Morticia Addams wig down and let's get on to the Disney lot. They need to call me. Who's the casting director? I can understand wanting to cast a bigger name to play the evil queen, but is Gal Gadot really putting butts in seats in the theater? Oh, okay. As for Rachel Zegler, get behind me. Get behind me, queen. You dropped your crown. Put that back on. Yeah. I will defend you from the haters with my 20-minute long YouTube videos. The best defense an actor can get. Honestly, you're welcome. Notice how none of the haters say she can't sing well. You peep that? Exactly. Whistle While You Work is about to overtake the Barney cleanup song. And I just want to know, Barney, can you stand up? Stand up, Barney. Stand up, Barney. Barney. Rachel's performance helps to brighten what could have been a more visually dull film. Even though Snow White can be annoying in the sense that she's naive, in the sense that why are you opening doors to strangers and taking food from them? Does stranger danger mean nothing to you? She would get in the back of a white van easily. Rachel plays this character with such sincerity and earnestness that I am willing to accept some of the more frustrating aspects of Snow White's personality with a smile. And she can convincingly act alongside those Polar Express looking dwarves. We'll get to them in a second. The actor who plays Snow White's love interest, Andrew Burnap, 10 out of 10 apples for you, sir. No, they're not poisoned. And they're not Macintosh apples either. Yuck. Only the best. Honeycrisp for you. sir. They tried to lessen the insta-love of the original film by giving him a personality. And I think it paid off. It was giving just a dash of Flynn Rider, Eugene Fitzherbert to the government. Thank you very much. In this film, Snow White's love interest is not a prince. Instead, he is the leader of a crew of bandits. And hey, some people would say royals are bandits because they steal nations, resources, lives. But anyways, he sings a song in this movie that is definitely more memorable than what they had Prince Eric singing in The Little Mermaid. Princess Problems. It's about to go, maybe not platinum, but it's about to go gold. It's about to go gold in my house, yeah. The Dwarves. So, Disney reheated Robert Zemeckis' nachos, except this time they used vegan cheese, which you thought was gonna taste bad, but actually ended up tasting kind of good. Now, was it weird watching these dwarves interact with human beings? Absolutely. Okay, was a bit of a dissonance there. Was a bit of a, one of these things is not like the other. 7 of these things is not like the other. That's what it kind of felt like because it just all looked weird. The dwarves with the humans, with the CGI animals, it was all a mishmash. But they are introduced to us through the song Hi Ho, as in it's off to work we go. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. The capitalist machine trying to convince me that labor is enjoyable. Please. Not even Disney can do that. Their overall interactions with Snow White, when the 8 of them were on screen together, that's when I started to enjoy myself. You just gotta ignore how weird it visually all looks together. It's like a really ugly sandwich that tastes good. Speaking of ugly, this movie is about being the fairest of them all and how the beauty that comes from within is more important than the beauty that comes from not within. So it's kind of ironic that this movie ended up having some rougher looking visuals. I'm just gonna say it. The costumes, they look cheap. To me, they were probably like, hey, we gotta be true to the original animation. And those outfits in the original animation, hey, do they work as well in live action? To me, not quite. I haven't seen the Cinderella remake, but when I see screenshots, images from that film, it's giving budget. It's giving Wells Fargo Chase Citibank Gorilla. No expense was spared in the making of that movie. Mind you, the costume designer for both of those films was the same woman, Sandy Powell. Hey, Sandy. But I guess for this one, I don't know, I guess the budget went to the CGI, forest, animals, dwarves, magic. All right, the hair and makeup team, they kind of clocked in to help the evil queen with her geriatric drag. But after seeing the substance, the geriatric drag was not that, I mean, it was okay. It was good, I guess. You know, and everybody else's hair and makeup looked okay, you know. The bob was there, I guess. I think the issue with this film is that overall things feel very passable, right? Like individually, there are things that are great, but then when you bring in the things that are not great, they sort of like cancel each other out. And then it's just like a neutral situation. With films going to streaming very quickly after release, okay, we know this is going straight to Disney Plus. I feel like this movie should have felt like an event. All right, we should have been in that theater with our red, yellow, blue dresses. Do you have a dress that has all 3 colors in it? Maybe, hey, I don't know, our bobs. We could have put our Lord Farquaad bobs on and went to our local Regal cinemas. Barbie levels of cosplay should have been happening for Snow White. But it wasn't. What are we doing, guys? And it's annoying because unlike other live action remakes, Moana, this one actually kind of makes sense to do because this movie is so old. You know, my parents weren't even born when this came out. You know what I mean? Type of thing. And there's things in that original movie that don't really work as well today. Like, so it's things we can update, like the prince's personality or lack thereof in the original films. But it all just, at the end of the day, it just feels like all these movies come out of a factory. They're too generic looking. They need a stronger visual style, in my opinion. When I say strong, I don't mean Robert Zemeckis dwarfs next to humans next to animals. I don't know. All right, writing wise, some things don't make sense. Let's go back to Gal Gadot. Sorry. The way this film is written and the way she plays that character, the evil queen is not intimidating enough to justify the complacency of these village people, of these townsfolk for all these years. You just let this lady come in and take away all your rights and your food, and you didn't do anything about it except for these little bandits in the forest. What's going on, y'all? I'm not gonna spoil the movie, even though, hey, it's been out since 1930 something. But it's laughably easy to escape from prison, or if you're being punished by her in general. So why couldn't we just get our pitchforks? The people in France in Beauty and the Beast, they did that. They didn't like the Beast, and they got their pitchforks and their torches together, and they stormed on up to the castle. I'm just saying, where does this take place? Germany. And so when the Queen and Snow White have their final showdown, if you will, it just doesn't feel earned. And then it's like, she's naive, so she's just been in the castle, just following this lady's orders all this time. This might be a little nitpicky, but I don't care. The dwarves, right? So they mine jewels. Where did the jewels go? I thought they were gonna bring that around at the end when Snow White won and defeated the evil queen. She would be like, oh, how are we gonna feed the people? And the dwarves would have been like, we got some money. And boom, suddenly, what poverty? No poverty to be found. Government assistance, government funded programs to help the people. That's what I thought we were doing, but then that never got explained. In terms of music, this is one of the better Disney movies we've gotten in the last couple years. Like, the songs are definitely more memorable. I mean, yeah, some of them were like, I guess, in the original movie. So they had help. That song Gal Gadot sang, immediately erased that from my hard drive. I couldn't tell you what that song's called. Wait, what? Nope. Forgot it. Hit delete again. Overall, the film has charm. Charm from some of the actors, the dwarves, the cute little animals. Real animals, yikes, keep those away from me. But fake ones, oh, so cute. The film has charm, but no grandiosity. No sense of epicness. Disney, y'all got a game called Epic Mickey. Where he at? Not middle of the road Mickey. Not, yes, it's cool or whatever. It's cute, Mickey. Instead of being the fairest of them all, the movie is like, yeah, it's fair. In conclusion, I give this movie 3 out of 5 apples. Let me know what you thought about Snow White. Give this video a like. Leave an apple emoji in the comments. Tell me your favorite variety of apple. Y'all are sleeping on Granny Smith, I think.